The Little Rock Story. Once upon a time, a kind little stone was sitting in an alley. Everyone who passed by this alley would kick this small stone, and throw it from this side of the alley to the other side. Little Rock is sad. The little stone was very sad, and his whole body hurt. Every day everyone kicked him, and he hit the alley walls. Sometimes cars passed over it. Little Stone always wished to become invisible so no one could see him. Until one day, a salesman came to the street with a van full of watermelon. The watermelon seller picked up his speaker and said, "Watermelon. Watermelon. I have sweet watermelon. Come and buy." Watermelon seller comes to city. As always, the little stone was sad and sat in a corner. People gathered around the van full of watermelons. They bought all the watermelons and took them away, and only one watermelon was left in the truck. The seller took a look at the ground, and his eyes fell on a small stone. No. Do not worry. He did not kick the small rock like the others. He picked up the stone and placed it in front of the remaining watermelon so it wouldn't fall out of the van. Then the salesman got into the truck and started driving. Finally, Sangkok had gone out of that alley. He was very excited and did not know where he was going. He was whispering to himself, "Where will Mr. Watermelon take me?" The watermelon seller went until he left the city, and reached a beautiful plain full of beautiful birds and trees. Suddenly Mr. Watermelon seller stopped by a clear river. The seller took the watermelon to cut it and eat it by the river. And he took the small stone and threw it into the river. Then he got into the van and left. Watermelon seller is eating watermelon. Watermelon seller is eating watermelon. The little stone was very happy. The waves of the river passed over and tickled him, and he laughed loudly. Days came and went, one after the other. Summer passed and autumn came. Autumn passed and winter came. The little stone was still playing and laughing at the bottom of the river. Now his body is smooth and polished. Every day he sang to himself and looked at the fishes. One day, several students came to the river with their teacher. The little stone, who was bored, started looking at the children. The teacher was explaining to the children that the rocks are smoothed and polished in the river water. Suddenly, a kind boy picked up a small stone from the bottom of the river and held it in his hand. Little Stone, who was very scared, said to himself, "God, don't let this boy throw me in the street and kick me again." Little boy picks up the little rock. Little boy picks up the little rock. But children, the kind boy put the little stone in his pocket and took it home. Then he took a marker and drew eyes, eyebrows, and mouth for him. Then he sewed a skirt for her with an orange cloth. The little boy took the stone and showed it to his mother. The boy's mother excitedly told him, "Oops! What a beautiful rock! It's like a small statue." The boy happily looked at the little rock and said, "I want to hang it on my wall." Then he ran, left, and hung the rock on the room's wall. Our little rock liked his new home very much. He played with the little boy every day, and he looked at him when he was writing homework. No one is going to lie to him any more. He said to himself every day, "I am the happiest little rock in the world." Little Rock has a new home.